Good morning. This is Ronald Allen, managing change through effective communications. And on an unusual 4 o'clock in the morning, on a Sunday morning, I'm doing a quick tribute to women. Let me give you the story, the background. Have you ever heard of a woman at the age of 40, 45, leaving her home country with 2 children, an introverted husband who was certainly not exposed to the world, and a dream that she could make a better life for her family? One might call her an immigrant. Others might look at her as a migrant worker, as she was schooled in the art of medicine. Traveling to Europe shortly after the Second World War, she acquired 4 multifamily homes in what was then considered the epicenter of the world, being London, England. She then went on to place 3 of her children in private school. She moved along and certainly pursued her dreams by then immigrating once again at 55 to the United States. Here, she also acquired real estate, investments, and chased not just the American dream, but the human desire to excel. She died quietly in a 13-room home in what was even then and now considered a palatial neighborhood. I'm referring to my mother. I'm referring to someone who has come through life, 2 world wars, born September the 16th, 1916, and has endured life's challenges. We must stop thinking that diversity is bringing a woman into the C-suite. We must stop thinking that inclusion is letting that 1 or 2 representatives of so-called minorities into preferred and privileged stations. If you look back on women's achievements, there's one that man just simply can't match. It's called birth. So why are we so quick to give them accolades in the fundamentals of life when they excel at what is absolutely crucial? Let me make another point of this. You may have heard of Myers-Briggs. Do you know who and what they were? Do you think they were astute, acclaimed men? No, they were a mother and daughter who in approximately 1926 came up with the idea that they could create a model, a template, that could identify traits of behavior. Were they psychiatrists? No. Were they certified sociologists? No. Perhaps an anthropologist, because we do know that we can see generational behavior in families from one generation to another. No, they were not. They were simply curious. They were simply seeking what was the itch on the back of their hand. How many of us can honestly say that? How many of us can, instead of looking for the social accolades and, shall I say, starry night in our eyes persona,